and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. I thought we'd play with some more of the stamps from Cleverprints, because I still have quite a bit that is coloured in and I really want to use them, so I thought we could do that today. And I'm not quite sure what we're going to do, but let me just show you these first. They're absolutely gorgeous. So we've got Fantastic Fox here. How beautiful is he? We've also got Bright Eyed and Bushy Tailed, which is the squirrel. Let me just move this to the back so that you can see hedgehogs, and there hedgehog is. And then we also have a hoot. So that's the stamps that we are going to use today. I do need to stamp some sentiments out. I just thought we could maybe do, I'm thinking of doing a journal page, but not in a journal, just so that this can be sent to the studio. So I've got some scraps cardstock here. So let me just grab my trimmer and let's do a journal page on here. So yeah, let's make it 6 inches by about 8, is it 8 1/4 A4 in the UK? Yeah, by 8 1/4. So that's the journal size page that we're going to do, because that's what I'm thinking I want to do. I want to do a journal page for this one. I do have lots of scrap cardstock around. I've got this, which is like aluminium paper, so if you sort of draw in it or do anything to it, it marks the paper. So I'm just going to get this embossing tool. Do I want to mat or anything? I'm not sure. I'm thinking, why don't we do, because we can sort of do like just wiggly shapes on this, although I am ripping it, just to create, just to create some background. I'm thinking that maybe bringing my rag. I love this stuff. This is all left over from when I sort of put my kits together, because I cut the pieces down. And I'm just going to go, I mean, literally, I'm not doing anything fancy to this. I am just giving it, yeah. And you know what would look fabulous on here? My alcohol inks, if I know where I put my, there they are. So we could drop down some alcohol inks. So let's try it. I haven't had my inks out for quite a while, so it'll be interesting to see how these work. But yeah, it has been quite a while. What's this one? I think this is the mixer, isn't it? So it just spreads it. I'm doing it on the cloth because I don't want the ink to get everywhere. I got these particular inks in a scrawler box. That one gives, oh, how nice is that? So obviously I don't want to sort of go overboard with it, but you know what I'm like, guys, you know that I will. Let's have a look, see what else. Oh, do you know, I've been looking all over for that. My memento has run out, actually. There's only a bit left in there, but yeah, I've been looking everywhere for that to re-ink my memento ink pad. So let's do that while we're here, because it is just about dried out. So I will have to get another one, because this is about ended. Although I think I've got one more re-ink on it. So, but yeah, one more re-ink on that. So that's all good. Right, let's have a look. I'm just having a look to see what other colours I can sort of drop on this. We have gold. Should we put a bit of gold in? So, just like, although I don't think there's a lot of gold left in this. I mean, that is looking fab, isn't it? So we're just having a play with the coloured inks. Right, do you know what? I'm going to leave that as it is because I really like, right, now that that's been re-inked as well, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to leave that to dry because I'm going to have that on here. I haven't used alcohol inks for ages, and they're such a gorgeous medium to play with, so I really do think that, you know, it is worth having. Right, I'm going to do some stamping. I don't want this to be sort of, you know, like overly, I don't know, complex. I want to be quite, I think I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to use Hedgehogs. Oh, look at that, I've just put that in my alcohol inks. So let's wipe that off. And I'm going to use this stamp here with some black to create our background. I might even bring in some other colours. Let's just see what happens. I think, so I do have a drawer here of lots of different colours. Let's move the alcohol ink ones out the way. I'm just going to grab a block. I'm going to start off with Black Shadow. This is a hybrid ink. And is it, oh, there we go. So we're just going to use that. I do have it in the bigger form actually, so I could just use it in the bigger bit, but you know, because I'm thinking that how nice would this be just to build up our background. And that's the one thing I really love about, you know, the stamps that we get from Cleverprints is the background stamps. So we can build up some lovely bits and pieces, sort of just okay, and then third, second, fourth, fifth and sixth generation. So that's what I'm thinking, because I think that I'm gonna have it just going across the bottom. Now because we've got those gorgeous colors, I want to bring in blue and purple. Actually, I'm going to bring in this cactus flower. So let's do that, and I'm going to do the stamps the other way around. And it's just to bring in all the different colours from, you know, from what we're doing. Like so. Like that. And then that's going to go so really quick. How gorgeous is that looking? And then I want blue. I think this blue is probably going to be the nicest, which is called Forget Me Not. So, and then let's bring that in. And I mean, there's bits of this that you're not going to see, which again is completely fine. This is all about using our stamps to create our background, I think, today. I just want to be able to create a really quick journal page without, you know, thinking too much, because sometimes I think we just think way too much about what we're doing, and yeah, we make it overcomplicated when we really don't need to at all. So pop them back in there. Right, okay. And I'm loving that. I think that looks lovely. Now, I do want to bring something else in, but I'm not quite sure what yet. Oh, actually. Now, it's not using the Cleverprint stamps, but I do have these floral ones. And I'm thinking maybe bringing in an edge. Although, where's the stamps? Let's have a look at the stamps. What have I done with them? Oh, I moved them down there. Let's have a look. So that's the one we've just used. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I want to do. Right, first of all, I'm going to put this stamp away because we are finished with that one. So let's pop that on there. And it's also going to be trying to decide. Do you know what? I don't think. yeah. Sorry, bear with me guys. I'm just thinking, what could we do next? I think, do you know what? I think it's bringing the black pen, guys. I think that's what I'm going to do, is bring in our black pen. So I've got my Nouveau. This is an alcohol ink pen, which is fabulous. So we're just going to edge this. So I'm going to do Julia's trick of edging, because it'll help me hopefully decide what we're going to do. Oh, I'm doing this all wrong. I'm not doing this very well. I'm making a right mess of it, but that is fine. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to do a border, because I think we need a border. And again, this is just to draw my eye in. Oh, I don't know what she's barking at. I have no idea. She's obviously heard something. So I'm liking that. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go with that. Let's put this down. Let's glue it down. Let's see where we sort of go from here. Because, yeah, I think that's sort of, you know, I'm not quite sure. I think now, you know, I've done my background, I've added my colour on, and I think now it is literally just all about bringing in the bits that we already have coloured and creating our scene. I don't want to get alcohol ink on my hands, but that needs gluing down, so let's use this to push it down, because I know there's still a few little bits that are wet. So there we go. Right, let's see. Let me move my little ink, my ink drawer out of the way. And I'm not going to use those stamps, so they can go out of the way as well. Okay, so these are the bits that I already have done, and definitely going to bring in some of these flowers, because these flowers are just, I mean, absolutely gorgeous. And then we could bring in, I don't have any of the, what do you call it, done, the owls. I only have these ones done. I'm actually thinking I might only have, do you know what we're going to do? Where's my scissors? We're going to cut these out. I'm going to cut the squirrel and the, what do you call it, out. Because you don't have to use them as they come, and that's the one thing that, you know, I love about stamps like this, that we don't have to, you know, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to use them as they are. You can cut them down and create with them how you want to, so make them your own, which is always a good thing. So doing this all the way around, but I just think it's really going to add something to this. Now I have no idea what the lady's up to. She's right next to me. I have made the mistake though of opening the back door and leaving it open. It is a lovely day. Well, it is on recording this, so it's an absolutely gorgeous day. But if she hears one slight noise, she seems to respond. Because I'm thinking, how nice is that there? And then I could have the squirrel just sitting on top. So let's do that. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. So cute. So all the way around. And then we can do some shadowing. And I think it's just a matter of putting on some words. So as soon as I've got rid of, you know, these bits, I'm going to get rid of his bushy ears, just because it makes life easier to cut out. So let's do that. Okay. Ta-da! And then, oh look, how gorgeous is that? So isn't that, oh, that's just lovely. I feel like I want an owl, but I don't want to because I'm loving that background. I think that background looks fabulous, and I just love how it's all looking. And I honestly think that, you know, we could add some of these in going across. Oh, I have 3, so I could maybe put 3 there. We do have some clouds, but no, I don't think I want the clouds. I do think though I want some more flowers, so maybe add 5 flowers. Do we want to add some pumpkins in? Maybe. Actually, I don't know. I don't even think I want to add them in. I think I'm loving this. Although we could have some upside down mushrooms. That would be kind of cool if we brought in some upside down mushrooms. I like the idea of that. Or just have the mushrooms coming in, you know, from all the edges. Ooh, I like these. I like that idea. Do we have any more? Oh, we do. We have some baby ones as well. So we could pop in a couple of the babies. These are actually from one stamp. However, that one stamp, you can cut them down separately, which I really like. And then, so if we have sort of that, and then that, so that's 1, 2, and then we want one more place here. Yeah. Oh, I think that works. What do you guys think? See, there's me thinking, do we need anything else on the background? And actually, we didn't need anything else on the background. We just needed a few other bits. I'm wondering whether to put that leaf there, because we do have some leaves as well. So what I could do is pop in some leaves just in and around, because why wouldn't you? So just like that. I like these a lot. Okay, and then that one, and maybe this one. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm liking that. Right, yeah, we're gonna go with that. So let's stick all of this down. So let's start off with, I'm going to start off with this flower, and then our hedgehog, or hedgehogs as he is called. Okay, let's sort of, I want to sort of tuck it, and there we go. And then this one just there, and then this one, and I'm just gluing the center just so those, I don't really want, because it is meant to be a journal page. I know it's not in a book, but you can add this into a book, but it's just so that I can send it into the studios. I don't want to send my whole book just for one piece, but what I will be doing is doing a journal page in my actual book with this collection, so I get to keep one. Yay. Oh my goodness me, that is like super cute, like just ridiculously cute. And then we are just going to glue all of these down, and I will have to trim off some of those ends, which is fine because I want to make them all sort of different sizes. So we're going to do that, and then absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. And then this peels. Okay, so there's the top bit, and then we're going to glue these bits down. So once you've got your composition, it really is quite simple just to you know, bring everything in together, isn't it? Okay, there, this gorgeous leaf. It's just, yeah, very autumnal. But then I suppose you can make it any season you want. You don't have to make it autumnal at all, so, which again is a good thing. I just love the fact that they have an owl, so that's my favorite, is the owl. I do need to stamp him out and create more stuff with him. But it was the first stamp that I used, and literally the stamps arrived, and within about an hour I was in the craft room stamping out and having a play. The video is on my channel, and I keep saying, oh, I'll be back tomorrow, but no, I had to stay until the whole thing was finished. I just couldn't help myself. The owl was just so cute. So okay, I'm just trimming down these. Anymore, I don't think there is any more. I think that's it. So I'm just going to get rid of this rubbish. Oh, how cute is that? And then last but not least, I want to do some shadowing because I think it will help. And I'm thinking of doing it in pencil. Okay, so I have my graphite pencils here. And I want a soft one, so I'm going to go with this 4B. This should be nice and soft. I'm just going to go in, and we're just going to use our finger to smudge that graphite, just to give that some, like I said, I don't want sort of it to be, yeah, I want there to be a shadow, but I don't want it to be like, you know, like really, really dark. I just want it to just be ever so slight. So that's what we're going to go with. Oh, I like that. And I won't be able to do it on where we've used that silver bit, but that's, again, it's fine. Because that is like a shiny surface, so I know I won't be able to do any smudging around that. But that, as long as I've got it on these bits, then that's all that matters, because I just want it so that it sort of blends nicely. And I find that pencil does that, especially if you can get a soft pencil. So I find the B's seem to be nice and soft. So this is a 4B. I did have one that was my absolute favourite, but I have no idea where it is. I think it was this one, but I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, oh, this one's nice. This is lovely. Yeah, I like that a lot. So just going around, like I said, not using anything special for this, just using, you know, a pencil. I'm just smudging it with my fingers. Might help that the base that I'm using is actually pearlized grey cardstock, just because it was in my scrap bin. So yeah, well, that's the base I'm using, so it might be helping it, you know, being able to smudge it. So smudge that out a little bit more. Oh, I love it. Oh, how nice is that? That shadow really, really does help. So giving it, I'm just going to go a little bit darker around here. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so that's all I'm sort of going to do really with that. I want to add some white pen. Where's my white pen? Let's add some highlights to this. So I'm going to brighten up the eyes. I'd already used white pen on the eyes, but with using that pencil, they've sort of darkened. And then I'm going to bring in some white highlights on the flowers. So it's just bringing in that detail. All these little things just help pull the piece together. And it's so relaxing and so soothing, because essentially an art journal is working for you. It's like you know, you're doing it for yourself. So that is essentially what we're doing. Oh, gorgeous. So just continuing putting that white detail in on the flowers just helps highlight them as well. So love that. Love it, love it, love it. That brings some more white in because that seems to have darkened. And that's the thing, you can just go over and then just bring some down like so. I'm not very good with highlights, I have to say. I'm useless with them because I have no idea where they're meant to go or anything. So if you're probably looking at this saying, Dawn, what are you doing? But I just sort of go with, you know, whatever it is that I feel like. Personally, I don't feel like there's a wrong or a right way to it. I think there's just, you know, whatever you're comfortable doing. So it's all, I would say, down to yourselves to what is the right and wrong way. I just put my pen down wherever I feel, and yeah, away we go. So that is one advice I will give to you. Do what you want. This is the whole point of art, you know, it's doing what you want to do, not what you feel you have to do, because to tell you the truth, you don't have to do anything. This is all, yeah, it's all yours. Right, I've just got my brown acrylic paint marker from a teaser, and I'm just going to do some, as I just feel like we need something else in that background. So I'm just going to put some dashes down in a few places. I don't know, I just love the look of lines when you do them. Oh, how nice is that? So it looks like I'm going to end up doing 5 areas because, yeah. So, and it goes over that silver perfectly. Right, now that I've done that, I do want to stamp a sentiment. So I am, do you know what? I've got some of this brown cardstock. So I'm going to use some of that. And we're going to use this, what is left, and we're going to stamp some of the sentiments down. So let's have a look. We've got squirrel and hedgehog. Let's have a look. Oh, you make me happy when skies are grey. I like that. I think we should definitely have that one. And then, what else? I might just do that one actually. So let's do that. So we're going to use You Make Me Happy on Skies Are Grey because I really like that. So I think it works quite well with a, what do you call it? A journal page. Right, just, do you know what? I'm going to grab the black shadow, the big one, just because it's right there. So why not? And I'm going to stamp it just a couple of times so I get a choice of whichever one I want to go for. There we go. Right. Okay. Where's my cloth? Okay. Give that a good clean. Now, this I think might be, it might need heat setting. Let's see. Let's move these out the way. Because I am just going to put these down. And then what I don't use, because they're all actually really nice, so what I don't use, I will just pop in back into the packaging, and then they're ready for when I want to use them again, if I want that sentiment. There we go. Right. So, and then I'm going to back it onto, I'll do this one, back it onto this brown. Oh, I've just dropped the stamp set, and luckily Lady wasn't in her bed, because if she was in her bed it would have got her, and then she wouldn't have talked to me. And then we're just going to cut around it like so. Oh, I like that. And then that is just going to sit. Let's move that, and then I'm just going to pop these in here like so, and then just grab, let's pop that away, because we don't want to mix up the sets, do we? Okay, and then that's just going to sit on there like that. So put plenty of glue on. Okay, and that's just going to sit there. I really like that. I like how that looks. I love the shine of it as well. I love like the pearlescent cardstock. I think that looks fab. And then I'm just going to have it as if it's, yeah. Let's do a border around, which is something that I really enjoy doing. Like that. And it just makes it more, I don't know, stand out a little bit more, doesn't it? Anyway, I think that's me done for today, guys. I think that's yeah, that is our journal page done. How gorgeous is that? I think what I might do though, give me 2 seconds, guys. Let's see if I've got some that isn't. Oh, I've got some really black shiny cardstock. I'm thinking I might mat it onto the black just so that you know, so it stands out a bit more, but I don't want the shiny. We just want, oh, this will do, so it's like a nice grey. Oh yes, so I'm just going to do that just so that it has a frame. Okay, so it's actually more of a really dark grey, so I quite like that. Yeah, I think that looks really, really nice. So there's actually 2 there, and then I think I might get the black, because I think this piece just needs framing. It just looks so lovely, and we should be able to put another layer on. Yeah. Okay, put them in my scrap bin. Okay. And then, bear with me, guys. See if I can grab one. No, oh, that's hard. Right, let's open a pack up. So I'm just going to use the Tonic Studio black cardstock for this. So it is jet black A4 330 GSM. So that's what we're going to use. And like I said, I don't know, I just think it'll look nice. So yeah, it's just that little bit darker, so it works lovely. So I'm going to just pop lots of glue on there like this, and pop it in that corner and give it a nice border, and then that is ready to send to the studios. Or do you know what, you could, if you wanted to do a journal page on paper, so like this, you could actually frame it and then gift it to, you know, someone for Christmas, or you know, for the birthday. How nice would that be? I think that would be lovely. I've never thought of doing that, because there's always just that 1 or 2 journal pages that you just fall in love with, and you just think, oh, I wish I could frame it. And by doing it this way, you could actually, which I think would be lovely. Right, I'm just, there we go. I mean, how nice does that look now? It just, all those bright colours just stand out beautifully, don't they? They just, it looks yeah, it just looks gorgeous. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will leave links in the description box below. Do check that out of where you can get these stamps from. There is dies and stencils as well for them, so do check those out. But yeah, that is my make for today. Thank you all for watching. Please do stay safe, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.